I was charged on 28 counts in a federal indictment. Not guilty on all of them.
What Bert was being accused of is being involved in a conspiracy. The conspiracy involved a client of a local bank. The things he was accused of doing specifically involved putting potentially false documents into the bank's records and knowing that he was helping facilitate a client get more money borrowed or credit extension beyond what would have otherwise been permitted.
Jim had to learn not only my industry, but a specialized portion of it to even understand what the case was about that involved tens of thousands of pieces of paper.
Almost all of the things that I was being told were part of the scheme to defraud, part of the conspiracy, the agreements to do illegal things. I couldn't find any documents, I couldn't find any witnesses, I couldn't find any emails, nothing that would indicate that Bert Taylor had been involved in anything remotely connected to the allegations. And our case really got down to three basic principles. One was that Bert Taylor never received any kind of reward, benefit, bonus, special perk, kickback. There was just nothing to indicate that he received anything of value for having agreed to risk a 30-year banking career over something as small as what this was in comparison to the rest of his life's work in the bank. Number two, we were able to show and put forward that he was always doing his job in exactly the way that he had been taught how to do it. And number three, that he simply had no criminal intent.
I knew what the defense outline was going to be and felt comfortable with it because it was the truth.
I felt like the jury was taking notes with the questions that we were asking, me in particular, and they were taking notes on what the responses were. And those responses were like a tour de force of why Bert Taylor was not guilty and had not done anything wrong.
This entire process for me was over 2 years.
There was a lot at stake, which put a lot of pressure, frankly, on us to make sure that the jury got this right. And in the end, they did, and I think the most amazing moment was the jury was dismissed. 6 of the jurors actually came back into the courtroom to shake the lawyers' hands and to hug our clients and tell them that they were sorry that they had to go through all this. And I have never seen that before.
Jim Bannister is a friendly and accomplished defense attorney. Everyone in Bannister, Wyatt, and Stalvey treated me like family. It really is a case of where I placed my life in his hands and would do it again tomorrow if needed.